one EDI initiative that has very positively impacted my life would be the Pride rainbow painting on the plus 15 over the train station. I think the whole process of painting it was just a really nice way to get involved and talk with everybody and kind of create the sense of community not only between SAIT and SAITA, but also between the AUA across, because we all work together to paint it. And I think that's really what EDI is all about. Just
since being on the council, boy, I think we've done, a lot of really great things. But the thing that stands out for me the most is just the way the conversation is elevating across campus, and the fact that we're having more conversations about equity, diversity, and inclusion. Whether you think about the diversity moments that we're doing in our meetings, or Blue Ocean Brain, or the work in the weekly leader groups that are going on, I think it's been just excellent. And I've learned so much from the people on the EDI Council itself.
It's equity, diversity, and inclusion have been such wonderful uptakes for us as students, for our students, I should say. Whether it comes to celebrating Diwali or celebrating the fact that people have to have their regular prayer times, just the understanding of campus, understanding of other students, and the highlight of the diversity that we offer through the Interfaith Center has been a wonderful embrace by so many people. I get so many positive reviews from people saying, thank you for considering us. Thank you for considering the things that we find valuable and important.
The way EDI has impacted me as a student personally is I love the fact that SAIT cares about the community. SAIT cares about its students in a way that allows us to kind of be who we want to be on campus or off campus, because campus isn't just a place to learn. It's not just a place to educate, a place where we can go and kind of feel at home. Because for some students and for many students, campus might be the only place they can really kind of be who they want to be, because for many of them at home, they don't have that option or they don't have that ability. And so being able to have that chance is like enormous for a lot of people, and for me.
EDI office made Orange Shirt Day the top 5 initiatives that they're going to help promote. And that really helped me as a student advisor working in Chinook Lodge Aboriginal Resource Center, because they helped carry the load with promoting and spreading awareness about Indian residential school system at SAIT. Now, as someone whose late grandmother went to the Indian residential schools, it can be difficult personally for me to always be talking about it and to do training on it. So the fact that the EDI office helped share this awareness, it really took the pressure and burden off of me. So I was really happy that we had someone to help share that information and that education as well. It's really important.
And I want to congratulate the Office of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion on the 1-year anniversary of the EDI office being opened and the release of the EDI strategy. An inclusive campus is a vibrant and a welcoming campus, and your work has made a difference in ensuring that everyone who comes to campus feels that they belong here. A few highlights for me over the course of this year. The first was the very powerful impact of the personal journey that Chief Vincent Yellow Old Woman shared of his time in the residential schools on the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. And I also love the Pride glass window panels installed in the Irene Lewis atrium. I know the previously installed Pride crosswalks had issues with damage and wear and tear because they were on the ground, and I think there was incredible creativity in putting a version of the crosswalk in a glass panel in the windows. It beautifies the campus, and it provides a welcoming landmark for students, employees, and any guests who come to the SAIT campus. We still have lots of work to do to remove barriers and to provide equal opportunities. However, I feel confident we'll get that work done as long as we continue to prioritize it.
Well, I'm an international student at SAIT, currently pursuing my business administration program in the School of Business, and I'm at the same time working with the International Center as an office assistant. So I'm also taking a course right now called the Intercultural Communications course, which has really positively impacted my life. It's a short course, but I've gotten to learn a lot of things. We learn more about privileges that we just never realized we have. It helps us build more connection with our colleagues, and we better understand how to interact with them. It helps us build empathy with the people in our lives, not just in the professional world, but also in our personal lives.
The EDI office has had two initiatives for me that stood out personally for me. I know there have been several. The first was the Black Employee Resource Group, which I have been very fortunate to be a part of. It has just been so amazing that, there's the group that caters to people like me. I mean, we're colored people in a predominantly non-colored society, and sometimes it's easy to feel lost or misunderstood. But just being together with people like you and who understand you and who we foster ideas, and not just me. I mean, the general SAIT community. I have co-workers who are part of this group. I know that it's been a transformational thing for all of us. It just puts SAIT on the map of on the map of institutions who are doing the right thing.
The EDI initiatives over the past year have impacted my personal experience as well as my experience as a leader. A lot of them have provided great opportunities for me to have conversations with my teams, including things as small as the diversity moments. Just including those in our team meetings has really allowed a safe space for our team to have discussions around different things that may impact our students, helping us create more inclusive classroom spaces for everyone to thrive and succeed. So those have been phenomenal. Other initiatives such as the course being offered in the Intro to Effective Intercultural Communications, as well as the Blue Ocean Brain, has been phenomenal in giving us lots of resources in further supporting EDI initiatives, both inside the classroom and outside.
I wanted to take some time and give a huge thank you to all the people on campus who have contributed to the EDI initiatives from the past year. It's due to your passion, your effort, your time, and your drive that we have been so successful in making some great changes and moving the needle forward. Much has been achieved in the past year, but of course there is more work to be done. I want to do a special shout out to the members of the EDI Advisory Council who are really pushing this initiative from the ground up. Thank you to Addison, to Allyson, to Amantha, to Annie, to Dale, to Denise, Felicia, Gifty, Hala, Hannah, Jacqueline, Lee, Mark, Moksh, Rachel, and Terry. We couldn't do it without you, so thanks again.
My privilege to serve as executive sponsor for Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. What a year we have had. This year, with all of its challenges, just has proven to me that it's always the right time to take the initiative on something important, and that includes what we're doing here with EDI at SAIT. We've made great progress this year in making SAIT a more welcoming and inclusive environment for faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Of course, there's a lot more to be done, but I do want to thank each and every one of you for the work that you do and your contributions in making a climate here at SAIT that allows all of us to flourish. We all want to advance, whether it's in our work, our studies, or our lives, but we're not all starting from the same place. Some of us have great privileges that we've become so accustomed to, we don't even see them anymore. And others of us struggle every day against barriers that are all but invisible to our more privileged colleagues and friends. But every one of us benefits when we're all able to contribute the best of our abilities to helping make our collective world a better place. And so that's why I think our EDI initiatives at SAIT are so important, because we are makers, shapers, and originals. And together we're creating a more equitable and inclusive world where we embrace new ideas and challenge the status quo. And after all, that is what a post-secondary institution should be doing. So again, thank you, congratulations on a great year, and here's to many, many more.